I did not give birth to my daughter. I laboured for 2 days, 3 long nights. She was trapped in the tight bindings of my body. A doctor cut through to release her. Maybe that doctor gave birth to my daughter. There were dozens of people who climbed from their beds in dim night to converge on the fluorescent beacon of the hospital and invite my baby into that white air. Maybe they all gave birth to my daughter. I surrendered to the table, made a kind of peace. Lines ran into my outstretched arms and a blue curtain dismembered the lower half of my senses, while the scalpel gave birth to my daughter. My baby's heart was steady as a drum until she rose up, stunned through that surprising doorway as if she gave birth to herself when I could not. All I gave were these inadequate thanks. But later, I could not stop chasing the story of myself. And where did she come from? I found my roots as the mother of Asclepius when he was extracted from my body, a myth that gave birth to my daughter. I found my earliest human form in 1580. My husband took a knife to me. My husband was a pig farmer and I lived only a week. Even after the invention of anesthetic, they sometimes refuse to use it on us because God said woman must suffer to bring forth children. I found a woman upon whose body history has carved 1,000 notches to remember every incremental breakthrough. She is supine in stone and bas-relief and charcoal drawings, always lifeless and naked with all her secrets spilled out on the ground. It turns my stomach to look at her, but I have to. It is she, in her endless stillness, who gave birth to my daughter. Then they lay my baby down beside me. Her tiny nose presses my cheek. Her eyes seek me out, like she has given birth to me. Thank you. Sleep-ins on Sundays and movies on weekends. Long conversations and swearing with freedom. Waking up after a whole night of sleep. These are the things that you don't get to keep. Leaving the house without teddies and nappies, tight tummy muscles and boobs that aren't flappy. Having a poo without being disturbed. These are the things that still haven't returned. Makeup and haircuts and silky pajamas, cushions and car seats not smeared with banana. Breakable pretty things lined up on shelves. These are the things that have all gone to hell. When the child wakes after midnight, when she's feeling sad, I give her a cuddle that fills up my heart, and then it is kind of hard to miss reading in daytimes and browsing in libraries. Long lazy showers without an accomplice, knowing my phone won't end up in the bin. These are a few of my lost and gone things. Unwrinkled neck skin and freshly shaved armpits, snoozing in doonas and floors that stay tidy, clothes free of wee smell, paint, crayon and snot. These are the things I have nearly forgot. Candles in holders and romance in marriage, flirtatious texts that I'd coyly encourage, wanting or ever again having sex. These things are even more gone than the rest. Energy, solitude, downtime and money, late nights and date nights and bearing my tummy. Good pelvic floor strength to hold in my farts. These are the things that forever depart. When the books rip and the food splats. When I'm wiping a bum. I simply remember my lost and gone things and thank God that I'm a one-child mum. Thank you. This next piece comes with a big apology to Dorothea McKellar. I am sorry, but I really couldn't help myself. It's called My Country. The love of a neat vagina, of trimmed and airbrushed sheen, of shiny, compact womanhood has overrun your screens. A love of wax and bleaching and reconstructed size. I've heard, but I don't rate it. My twat looks otherwise. I love an untamed country in every rainbow blush of asymmetric foldings and rampant Aussie bush. A land of mounds and crevices and oil-secreting plains and wonky little bobbly bits. My country has no shame. My country used to teem with lust, the fruit all ripe to pluck. Now gaze upon this bone-dry field, behold, it grows no fucks. A land so inhospitable it ruins those who dare, and since becoming motherland you must not venture there. The drought-spurned womb she rumbles, I feel the bloating pains, the savage clouds are gathering, then come the blood-red rains. And as it floods underwear and drenches levee walls, it reminds me how my baby grew, in crimson glow enthralled. These lands I readied for the birth, tenderly tilled each day, to see her open in full bloom, but my baby chose another way. I love a birthless country, of joy and secret grief, of rapture, love and solitude, a place to heal in peace. So when time comes for menopause in this willful, lavish land, I'll thank her wisdom dark and deep that I'll never understand. And many have not loved her or her fathomless intent. She never bore what you desired, but only what she meant.